Hello, 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 everyone. This is Stephanie from Creatively Miss Me, YouTube tips and more. Now, before we jump into this episode, let's get a little advertisement out of the way. My sponsor is $5 Jewelry Paradise, where your independent consultant is Terry Donald. Now, I'll have the list for her website, her Facebook, and her YouTube channel information listed below. Now, when you go, tell her Stephanie sent you. Well, everyone, as you know, tonight is my guest night. And the lady that I have as a guest tonight, I have been following her for a while. And you know, I always say, "Hi, Debbie." Every night, I always say when I have someone on my channel, there's always some kind of connection. Now, you know, God puts people in your life for a reason, for a season. So when I meet someone that always have this kind of feeling to me that there's more than meets the eye, I'm very curious about this person. So I start watching and paying attention. Well, this lovely lady here is getting ready to get married. So I have been really following all her decorations and everything she's buying for a wedding. I'm really excited for her. She has a beautiful channel. She does wonderful decorations. I love her tablescape. She's a gorgeous female inside and out. Now, if you don't know her, tonight you're going to get to know her. Now, ladies and gentlemen, no more than Simone from Creations by Simone. Hello,
Hi.
lady.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you so much for having me.
You are so welcome. Hi, Marilyn. Glad to see you. Now, Simone, as I told you, I have my wonderful list of questions.
Okay, I'm ready, girl. I'm ready.
Now I'm going to take this off so they can see our faces. Now, the name of your channel is Creations by Simone. Now, how
Mhm.
did you come up with that name for your channel?
Well, actually, my name is not Simone, believe it or not. My first name is Dina, but
Dina.
when I first started Creations by Simone, I didn't want to use my first name because, I just
Right.
was thinking online. So I said, well, let me just go ahead and use my middle name. And
Okay.
I love to create things, so I came up with Creations by Simone. But my a little fact, my name is Dina. My first
Dina.
name is Dina.
Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Well, all right. Now, let me see. Now, what is your channel mainly about?
Well, it started off as a DIY channel, but
Hmm.
I really, the more I got into it, I started seeing people do tablescapes,
Yeah.
decorating. Antoinette, her channel. I know you know
Yes.
Antoinette.
Uh huh.
She's the one I first seen her channel, and she was doing a lot of tablescapes. And I said, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and try that. So I did, and then I started switching over to tablescapes.
Okay. Now, how long have you been on YouTube?
I started a year before the pandemic, so around 2019, I believe it was January of 2019.
Okay. Now, has your journey this far on YouTube been difficult?
No, it's been pretty good. I've met a lot of wonderful people.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even begin to explain all the wonderful people that I've met. So, as far as getting the videos up and going, sometimes it can
Yeah.
get a little hectic, but overall,
Right.
I really enjoy it. I really do. I do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, what do you like most about YouTube? As you said, you like meeting the new people, which I think a lot of the people we meet in the different states and things, I think that's a joy.
It is. It is. And we would never be able to meet these people.
Yes.
I think you said Debbie had clicked on.
Yes.
I love her to
Debbie
death.
Bubbles. That's my
I love her
girl.
to death. Yeah. So she, like, I never would have been able to meet her if it wasn't through this form. So,
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Now, have you changed? Well, you did. You changed from doing DIYs to doing
Mhm.
tablescapes and decor. Now,
Mhm.
I started off trying to do DIYs, but then I asked myself, where are you going to put all this stuff?
Right. Right. That's
Because my
true.
husband was like, okay, what else you gonna make? And
Mhm.
I'm like, then I had to think, where I'm gonna put this stuff I'm making. So I had to stop because I'm not really that DIY-ish as far
Mhm.
as making little things and whatnot. I make some things that I may need, but
Okay.
doing it on a regular basis,
Mhm.
that'd be wasting my money.
I know, right?
Now, did you think you would be on YouTube as long as you have been?
No, I did not. I like I said, I started it out as a hobby, just a little something to do. And,
Right,
you know, once I start meeting different people, start getting into the collaborations, and then
right.
it just start becoming a way of life that I really enjoy. It's sort of like my relaxation, to be honest.
True.
But
That's right.
it's a
It-
relaxation for me. So
That's good because
mm,
it can be a stress relief
it
when you start
can.
doing your videos and setting up everything.
Right,
Now, do
right.
you have any challenges or collaborations coming up that you want us to know about?
Well, I do a monthly collaboration with the Heavens Pearls.
Hmm.
It's four beautiful ladies that we do collaborations each month. Not only that we bring forth the scripture,
Right.
and then we do tablescapes. We might do a DIY, but basically the main thing is just to share some type of scripture,
Yes.
and that all the ladies that's in the group, that's our first love, and we love to do that. And I really enjoy that. So that's the last Tuesday of every month, and it's open. Everybody can join it. All we ask is that you do whatever you
Right.
do that's good, and just share scripture, and you never know who you may help with what
That's
you
true.
share.
That
So
is so true.
mhm.
Now, is there anyone on YouTube that you would like to do a challenge with?
Ooh, let's see, it's so many good people. I don't know. It is so many good people. I haven't seen Cheryl in a while. It's I style, my style. I've
Yeah, I haven't
always
seen her in a while.
Yeah, I've always admired her. I,
Yeah,
I just love her black and white decor.
I know. Isn't it gorgeous?
It is, and I love her style, but there's really nobody I wanna challenge, because, I mean, everybody's so good, and they all do their own thing, and,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Now, have you ever done a live before this one?
I have, I don't know if you remember Monica with Monica, Creations, it's Monica Monet, I think it was
Okay,
Creation.
yes, I remember her. Yeah.
Right. She was very instrumental when I first started out. She took me under her wing, and we used to do a
Uh-huh.
lot of collaborations together. And she was in the wedding DIYs, and so was
Yeah,
I.
she did. That's why I found her doing wedding stuff.
Yeah.
And I never forget one day I
Mhm.
went to the store and I come out and I'm like, I know that woman from somewhere.
Oh, really?
Where
You
do I
seen
know her from?
her?
I know her. Then when I got home, a video popped up. I said, oh, it was her.
She is the sweetest. She just really took me under her wing, and she taught me a lot about
She's a sweet
YouTube.
woman. She really
Yeah.
is. I love watching her videos. And her
Yeah.
wedding stuff was stunning.
It
And her
was.
wedding was
It
gorgeous.
was. It
Oh
was.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Now, when you do your lives, are you nervous?
When I first did them a long time ago, I was nervous, but now I'm not. I
Okay.
just get on and just speak my mind, and, hope everybody receives me.
That's
Just say
true.
what I say. So, yeah, I'm not really nervous. I
Okay.
love to talk. I love to communicate anyway. So,
Okay.
mhm.
You go, girl. Now, when you do your videos,
Mhm.
makeup or no makeup?
When I do live,
When you do videos, lives, whichever, makeup or
oh,
no makeup?
I gotta do makeup, girl. I do.
Okay.
You see, I got my makeup on now. See, I mean, yeah, I'm a makeup person anyway. Even just day to day without videos, I'm just a makeup person. Um, I
I
should
used
sort
to
of get
be
away
like
from
that.
it, but
I used to wake up every morning and put a full face on
uh-huh.
every morning.
Mm,
But then when I stopped working, it was like, where are you going?
wow.
So it's like if I know we're going somewhere to church or we're going to hang out
Mhm.
with friends or something, then I'll put on the face.
Right.
And sometimes I'll surprise him when he comes home from work. I have on the face.
Mhm.
Now, who was the first YouTuber you ever watched?
Oh, wow. The first YouTuber. It's you guys, I don't know if you know her or not, but her channel is called Life with London.
Okay.
She started out doing DIYs, but now she mainly just vlogs about day to day life, her
Okay.
family life, and it's called Life with London.
I'm gonna have to let me
And
write that down. I'm gonna have to look for her.
she's awesome. I'm telling you. Then she has an IG page as well that she does all types of just home stuff, and her stuff is really good. She's a Virgo too, matter of fact. So she's
Hi.
very creative, and I love her channel. I really do.
Hi, Denise. She says hello to you,
Hi,
Simone.
hi, Denise.
Now, what kind of channels do you watch the most?
I am well lately I've been doing a lot of wedding things, but
Yeah.
normally I tablescapes, home
Okay.
decor, yeah, basically tablescapes and home decor. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you like most about your channel?
Hmm. What do I love most about my channel? I love my decor. I like the way I
Yeah,
decorate. You know,
I
I
do
like the way
too.
I put things together, color
Yes.
coordinate. And then after I do it, I just feel so good. You know,
It
sometimes
good.
my daughter be like, "Mommy, if you don't get all this stuff up," you know, because I have stuff everywhere. But yeah, just when I have a comfortable surrounding, it
Yeah,
soothes me. It really
that's
does.
true. That's true.
Mhm.
Would you start a second channel?
I probably would, not now because I got a lot going on, but I
Hmm.
would.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably would. But it's a lot of work, though. Believe it
It
or not,
is.
it is a lot of work.
People don't realize how much we put
Yeah,
into making a video, the
right, right.
setup, the filming, the editing, and then
Hmm.
if you're going to be in the video, you have to make sure your hair and your
I
makeup and
know.
everything is on point. You have to make sure your lighting is good. They
Mhm.
don't realize what all goes into it. It's just not snap, film, put it up.
Right, you're right about that. That's true.
Now here I'm finna get you with one
Okay,
girl.
get me, girl.
I
Go on.
need you to name me 5 of your favorite YouTubers.
Oh, okay. My first one is Lady Cinnamon.
Okay.
I
Yes.
love I love
Yes.
her decor. I just
Mhm.
love her personality. She's
She's a
sweet.
sweet woman.
She's so supportive.
Yes.
My second one is Miss Debbie over at Debbie Bubbles. I love her. I mean, even before I actually got to know her, I admired her
Mhm.
decor because I mean, she's just, very unique.
Yes.
She has a beautiful style. It always looks classy.
Yes.
Um, so let's see who's my third one. You, you. I
Thank
love
you.
your channel as well. I do. I love the way you do your decor. I
Thank
love
you.
your color coordinations. And your creativity.
I try.
Let's see. My fourth one would be. I know I have so many. I know I'm. Oh, at home with Lisa.
Girl, yes, that's
I
my
l
girl.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love her. I love her
Yes.
style. She's just, some people have it, some people don't,
Yeah.
and just, you
You
could
can see it in her.
right,
You can
right.
see
She
it in
has
her.
it.
Yeah.
She has it.
One
Um,
more.
Candy.
Yes.
Uh, Candy's and I should know this because she's in the Heaven Pearls
It's
with you.
it's CC Designs with Candy.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Table Scapes by Candy.
Yeah. She's a
Yeah.
Table Scapes by Candy now. Yeah.
Right. Her stuff is so elegant.
I know it,
She doesn't
isn't
even
it?
have to do a table scape. She'll just put like a few things up there.
And it's be always so
Yeah, and
pretty.
it's just, like, so nice. So,
Oh.
yeah, I love her as well.
Now Debbie says, "You're too kind, sissy."
Debbie, you know I love you.
Debbie is that's my girl. Me and her
She
talked on the
is
phone for hours.
very
That's my
caring
girl.
person, even
Yeah.
outside of YouTube, just a very caring and nice person.
Yes. Now, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is and I don't know, you might how old you are, but 2 Can Play That Game, Vivica
Yes.
Fox.
Yes.
I love
I
that
like the
movie.
first one and the second one. I like it too.
Yeah, I love that movie. Just she was just a young, beautiful female in
Yes.
corporate America, and she just wasn't, she was gonna
Yes.
do her own
She
thing, and
doing her thing.
right, right.
Now,
So
what's your favorite color?
my favorite color is blue.
Okay.
It's blue. I love blue.
Now, what household chore do
Mm.
you hate the most?
Cleaning bathrooms. I don't like bathrooms at all. I don't even like cleaning my own bathroom. It's just that's something. I mean, it got to be done, but
Yeah. Where you go? Ugh.
I don't like cleaning bathrooms
See,
at
I
all.
don't like doing laundry.
Oh, you
I don't like
don't?
folding. I don't like folding laundry.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
wash it, I'll
Mhm.
dry it, and I'll put it in the basket.
Oh, okay. So you got a big pile sitting up somewhere, right?
Yes, so my husband will go, "Come on, let's do this together." I'm like,
Oh.
"Oh." He knows I hate it. Now, what do you do to relax?
What do I do to relax? I decorate, to be honest. I could be like in a funky mood or whatever, and then I might see a collaboration or something, and then I just to
Yeah.
get my stuff out and start decorating my table or whatever I'm gonna do,
Yes. And
just to
you feel
see it
so
all
good.
come together, it
Yeah.
really, really relaxes me. That's
Yeah.
sort of like my thing,
Yeah.
to do
I get
that.
you. I
Yeah.
see you, girl. I'm right here with you. I'm with
Yeah.
you. Marilyn says she don't like laundry either.
She don't know.
And Miss Pretty Thing says, "Hey, honey, how you doing?" And then what does she say? She says, "Hey, pretty things." Okay, now in the future,
Mhm.
would you consider having someone else edit your videos?
Oh, no,
If
'cause
you
they
got really big and you had like,
oh,
100,000, 50, 50,000 to 100,000 followers, would you
mm,
consider having someone edit your videos?
I would, because then I would actually have the money to, pay them to do it, and then it would
Right.
take a lot off me, because really the to me, the biggest job is actually editing.
Yes.
You can
You're
film,
right.
but then you gotta go back and edit, add music and all that stuff, so,
Yeah.
yeah, I would. If I had the means, the money, to do it, I would.
I
Mhm,
would too.
mhm.
Now, what motivates you to do your videos?
What motivates me to do my holidays, like when Christmas season comes up or Thanksgiving season. Or I could just be looking at YouTube and I might see another YouTuber and I see maybe they've done some. I'm like, oh wow, that's really nice. Maybe I'll
Mhm.
try it in a different color, or they
Right.
might give me some type of motivation.
Right. Where I
Um,
see someone do a centerpiece and go, "Oh, I'm gonna try that.
right.
I wanna try that. I'm gonna see if I can do that. But I'm doing this color, but I'm gonna see if I can do something
Mm-hmm.
close to that."
Yeah.
Yes, I've watched other YouTubers do tablescapes. So, oh, so that's how I can use that plate. I'm
Right.
doing
You get a
that.
lot of ideas from
Yeah,
different people. Yeah.
yeah.
So I like that
Denise said
camaraderie.
we're funny. She said
Hmm.
it's not hard to clean the bathroom or put away laundry. Denise, yes, it is.
Denise, we gonna call you now. Since you said that, we gonna call you.
Now, like I said, she is getting married, and I've been watching her countdown of her doing her decorations and the things she's buying for a wedding. Now, how many more days do you have?
I got it back there, girl. You see it? Can you see it back there? 118. Let me move my head out the way. 118.
Is it 118?
Yeah, I got
118,
118
girl.
days left.
What did she say? True, I just don't like, just true, Marilyn. The laundry, I don't like folding it. I wash all day, but I don't like folding it. Now, I know you have children. How many children do you have?
I have 4 girls. God bless me with 4 girls, and I'm surprised I'm still sane. But I'm here. Yeah, I have, and my youngest one is she just turned 17 a few days ago.
Right, and I seen her in a beautiful prom dress. We were talking about that earlier. I
Mm-hmm.
said her daughter made me proud. She didn't have all her body hanging out in her dress like some of these girls have on.
She
She
know I
was
wouldn't be.
so gorgeous
Thank
in her
you.
dress.
Thank you so much.
You should be proud. She is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Do you have any grandchildren yet?
I do. I have 2 grandsons. My second daughter's married, and
Okay.
she has two boys, 4 and 2. 4 and 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, what piece of advice do you wish someone would have told you before you started YouTube?
Hmm. I would say to not really go jump out and try to do everything, because when I first started, I was like trying to buy up everything, and it was really getting expensive.
Yeah.
When you get into this and decorating, it's like a process. So you
Yes.
have to pick up a little at a time. Maybe
Yes.
you might be out one day and see some blue plates. You might not need them then, but you'll need them eventually.
Right.
So just not going out rushing, spending so much money, and just
Right.
pick
Take
up a
your
little
time.
at a time. Yeah, because it
Hi,
for me.
Liz. Jazzy Green. How you doing, Miss
Hi,
Liz?
Liz.
Now, I know the thing that I had to get myself with is
Mhm.
that I laugh at myself because when I start doing something, I jump whole off into it.
Uh huh.
When I started getting into doing makeup
Mhm.
and I was following people on YouTube,
Mm.
well, when they would pull out a new palette, I go run and get it. I go run
Yeah.
and get it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
It can get
All those
expensive,
different palettes.
girl.
I have a drawer full of palettes. I had to
Oh
stop
wow.
and say, look at this mess you have over here. You don't need no more
Mhm.
eyeshadow. And
Mhm.
then with the tablescapes, whenever someone would show a pretty plate that they may have picked up at Walmart or the Dollar Tree, I'd
Right.
go get six. I'd go get them, you know.
That sound like me.
But I had to stop. I said, Stephanie, you need to get your arrange of colors for plates. And
Mhm.
so all I try to do now is buy, if I see a decorative dessert plate,
Mhm.
I'll buy that because I
Okay.
have all my staple colors of plates.
Mhm.
And then I just did dessert plates and try to, move it around because that can be a lot.
It can, but and then the Goodwill too. That
Yes,
is like the
that's a
saving
plus.
grace right there. So,
Yes, Marilyn, I have so many colors. I have shelves out in the garage where I have them decorated from white down to beige to
mhm,
yellow to green to pink to purple to blue to red to turquoise.
mhm.
They're all out there lined up. My black and gold. My husband told me no more plates
Did he? Goodness.
because he knew I was getting carried away. Now, I
Mhm.
don't know if you got into the bumblebee thing.
No, I never got into that one.
Now, I said when it came out 2 years ago,
Mhm.
I'm not getting into that bumblebee stuff.
Mm,
I got into the sunflower. You're not gonna get the bumblebee,
uh,
Stephanie. You got into the lemon. You're not gonna get the bumblebee stuff.
mm.
I went and bought a set yesterday.
Did you? Did you? That's all right. You gonna use it. You
And
gonna
then the
use
funny part about I saw it and I looked at it and I looked at the way someone had it decorated and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, that's gorgeous.
It is. It
I
is.
need to go pick up that.
Did you see the
So
ones they had at Dollar Tree?
that's where I went. I went to Dollar Tree
Okay.
and got six plates, six
Mhm.
dessert plates. And I kept picking up the glasses and putting them down, picking up, putting them
Mm.
down, picking up,
Mhm.
putting them down. But I did get the coffee mugs.
Okay.
So I was like, because last year, Lisa did a challenge where you had to do something with a bumblebee on it. And I had the bumblebee napkin rings.
Mhm.
So I said, okay, Stephanie, just break down and buy them.
Mm,
And they are actually pretty.
they are. They
And
are.
I was like, okay, you said you weren't going to do this. You're not doing the other one. Then
Mhm.
somebody showed me the ones that were peaches. I said, I'm not.
Mhm.
I said, Dad, you got to stop. Because
Yeah,
my
it's
husband,
hard though,
it
because
is.
they always coming out, especially Dollar Tree. They always coming out with
I know.
something.
Now, like
Mm.
the red and white ones that you remember, everybody was going after those red and white ones and those blue and white ones.
Right, right.
Now they have the gray and white.
Oh, I haven't seen those
And
yet.
I was like, you have great plates. You don't need
Mhm.
those.
Oh,
Then I go, okay, maybe if I buy a set of those, I'll get rid of the ones I have at home.
mhm.
And I keep going, I walk and look at them and I leave out the store.
Mhm.
Because also I have an issue with wine glasses.
I do too, Stephanie. I do
I have
too.
I have a cabinet that I bought just to house my wine glasses.
I know. I know how you feel. I feel you.
I'm just like,
I
oh my
do.
God. But
It's
I
just like
love
you
them.
got to
They're
get a
all so
storage for
pretty.
all the stuff you have, basically.
Yes.
You know.
I've been
Yeah.
working on my storage closet trying to get my napkins and table runners and
Mm,
napkin rings all arranged in this closet.
mhm.
And my sister brought me over this case to try.
Mm.
And when I got it, I was like, oh, that will house my napkin rings. I need to give me four more of those and put all my napkin rings in there. And it worked out great.
Okay.
Then I found the things on Amazon that helped me put my napkins in and my
Mhm.
table runners. And they're organized in the closet. I'm like, look at that.
Mhm.
And my husband's like, now what you gonna do with all those charger plates? Okay, we're not talking about them right now. But I do enjoy your channel.
Thank you
I
so
do
much.
like watching what you do. Your tablescapes are always so pretty.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
I said that I was telling a girlfriend of mine that you need to watch her channel. I said
Mhm.
it's something about her spirit. You need to watch her channel.
Thank you so
I
much.
said you will feel it through the screen.
Mhm.
Watch her channel. I said you can see her heart. Watch her channel. And so she said, girl, I watched her channel and I automatically described when I seen the table, bam. I said,
Oh,
see,
that was so sweet.
told you. I told you. I said, her channel, you will love it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Because
thank you so much.
you're so welcome. I try to, when I see people that I really like, I try to let people know about them because sometimes it's about the word of mouth for you to
Right,
be seen. Because, YouTube algorithms, they're not always for people like us.
right, right. That's true.
And sometimes it's us that can put ourselves out there. We meet people and tell more people and share our videos and share our names and what we have coming up. Because when I first started out, there used to be a lot of more collaborations than they are now.
Yeah, there was like collaborations left and right. I know
Yeah.
Antoinette, she's the one that actually turned me on to my very first collaboration.
Right. Because
Yeah.
I used to, at one point, I had to step back
Mm-hmm.
because at one point I looked up, I had did 21 tablescapes in 1 month.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I said, Stephanie,
Yeah.
pump your brakes.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband looked at me one night because we have this big long folding black table.
Mm-hmm.
I had it set out and I had to do 6 tablescapes. So I had the plates, the sauces, the napkins, everything to go with it, centerpieces,
Mm-hmm.
sitting lined up each collaboration on the table.
Oh,
So I had my camera set up, my lightings. I would film one video, end it, take a picture, clean that off, do the next one. And I did that until I did all 6.
mm-hmm.
And my husband said, "This is why you're always tired."
Right.
He said,
It can be draining. You're right. It can be
"Yeah."
really draining. It can.
He told me, he said,
Yeah.
I said, "No." I said, "You know what?" I said, "I batch film."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "That way, what I'm doing now," I said, "this
Hmm.
is everything for the month." I try
Okay.
to batch film all in a couple of days, but I'm doing for the whole month. And if
Oh,
I can do my batch filming for the whole month in a couple of days, then that'll give me time to sit and edit. I have a week to edit, get them
right.
up, and get them put where they're going. I try to stay at least a month ahead,
See,
but
that's
I
my
feel behind
problem. Oh,
because when
that's
I'm
my
doing table
problem.
steaks, I had so many dishes. I gave away so many. Now I just have a few that I use all the time. That's right, Denise. I have so many. Yeah, Liz is on here. She's up there. Lizzie is
Hey,
here.
hey, Liz. She's
I
in the, no, you know what? When you asked me my favorite, one of my favorite creators,
Liz.
I left Liz is she's a
Yes,
wonderful creator and a
yes,
beautiful person too.
she is. Because I
Beautiful.
do Liz's intros. I
Hmm.
enjoy coming up with something different for her. She gives me a challenge.
Right.
This last one I did for her, I had to do some research, but
Yeah.
I did it. I wanted to make sure it was nice for her because I
Okay.
wanted her intro to be really pretty because she's
Hmm.
a pretty spirit.
Very, very beautiful
She
person.
says, "Hello, Simone," and thank you.
Hey, Liz. Yeah, but it's just like I had said earlier, it's just so amazing how you meet so many
Yes,
wonderful people. Like we
yes,
never would have met these people if it wasn't for this
exactly.
forum. And it's just really good to meet like-minded individuals
Right,
and
right.
just build that friendship. So I'm very thankful for that.
I think I like the most is the fact that you meet them in different states and also different countries. I have
Right.
a lady friend that's in England that follows
Mm-hmm.
me and we chat on when she does a video or whatever. And I'm like, I
Okay.
never would have met her over
Mm-hmm.
there. And even the ones in India that
Right,
I
right.
never would have met them that
Mm-hmm.
if it hadn't been for YouTube.
Right.
So I think, I like the fact that YouTube is here and then we have that sisterhood where we
Mm-hmm.
can talk and get to know each other. We may never ever see each other in person,
I
but we
know.
can talk on the phone or we email or something. It's always a way of contacting each other. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, my daddy, he forgets I go live every Sunday.
That
Every Sunday, he always calls every Sunday. I love that man. He's too funny. Like Denise had her surgery. We were all concerned and wanted to make sure it's okay. Now, I'm ready to see Marilyn's new house. She's getting ready to close.
yeah, I
And
seen that she has.
can't wait for her to
Right.
start decorating.
I know. That's such a blessing. And she
Yeah.
retired not too long ago too. I remember
Yes,
when she
she
put down that
did.
She retired. God
Yeah,
is
she
good.
did
He
that.
certainly is
Yes.
good.
And I
Yeah.
know if if it turns out to be what I think it's going to be, my
Mhm.
husband failed the other day,
Mm.
and the artificial knee in his leg, it twisted and popped, and
Oh.
it broke the bone in his leg,
Mhm.
right above where the artificial knee is attached to. So that's going to mean surgery.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we go to the doctor Wednesday to set
Mm.
a surgery date, and I'm thinking he's going to be in the hospital the next day for surgery. So
Mhm.
I'll probably will be out for here for about a week or two
Okay.
to for him to have his surgery because he'll want me up there every day.
Right.
And
Right.
then when he gets home to get him settled here at home. But my husband had a rough year this year.
Okay.
There's so much going on with his health. And then
Mhm.
for him to misstep in the garage and break his leg, I'm like, really?
Mhm. Well,
But
our prayers are with him. I
thank
hope
you.
you and your family.
It's just so much going on. I think a lot of my YouTube sisters,
Mhm.
I try to keep them in my prayers because every day somebody's health or a loved one, and I just want to make sure that God's umbrella is over them
That's true. Amen. Amen.
because you never know what someone else is going through. They may
Right.
be smiling the whole time
Mhm.
and they are breaking inside.
Right.
Yes, Denise, Maryland, that house is gorgeous that she's getting, and she's closing. I think she said the 15th she's closing.
Okay.
Is that right, Marilyn? You're closing on the 15th? So I'm excited for her.
Congratulations, Marilyn.
I'm ready to see the new place.
Mm.
She put a picture up of the new house, and I'm just so ready to see her start decorating because the
Amen.
girls have skills. Deborah says she's praying and standing in the gap. That's my girl. I was happy with her wedding. That girl, Lara, Debbie Bubbles.
Mhm.
I wanted to see that she had. I was glad when she was getting married. I was happy for her. I was so
Yes,
happy for her.
Debbie, she's
Yes,
just I mean, I've been through a little journey with her. She's
yes,
helped me, because
yes,
I went through a few things and just I mean, she was like texting me every day, "Are you okay? I'm
yes,
praying for you. It's gonna be okay."
yes,
And at the time that I was like really down, and then her text would come right through. And then things did work out, but
yes.
just knowing that, somebody that I've never met before is,
Right.
that caring. So I
Yeah,
appreciate and love
me and
her.
her talked through a rough time. We
Mhm.
were both going through a rough thing, and
Mhm.
we got on the phone and talked, and it was so funny that everything we were going through with our rough stages was so similar, and we
Right.
were able to say, okay,
Mhm.
we can do this, we need to do this and do this, we can get through this.
Right.
And bless her heart, everything worked out for her, and she got
Yeah.
married, and she's
I
happy,
know.
and I'm so glad she's happy.
I know.
And what did she say? So my goodness, yes, Fly Lady Cat's husband just had, oh my goodness, bypass surgery. So much is going on. Oh, and Candia, her healthy home she had the baby. Oh my goodness. So much is going on. There's so many people I follow.
Mm.
One lady, she was doing a live and it was too funny. She was like, I think I'm in labor.
Wow.
I'm like, oh my goodness. And one lady I follow, and she kept walking around, and I emailed her. I said, "Are you pregnant?"
Mhm.
And she says, "Girl, no." I said, "I think you might need to go get a test." And she come back on the live. She says, "I am 3 months pregnant." I said, "I told you.
Wow.
I can
Okay.
see it. I can see it." He's been a blessing in my life. Yes. She says, "God's girls, family support family." You right. You're right.
Amen. Amen.
That's why I always tell people I seem to draw to
Mm.
that women who are women of God.
Mm.
And I seem to draw to them. And you see that and you feel that connection.
Mm.
And even if you know this much about them, you still
Right.
have that connection where you can feel it and
Mhm.
that it grows. You get
Right.
that friendship that grows, that bond.
Mm.
Because God puts, like I said, God put people in your life for a reason.
He certainly does. He
And
certainly does.
sometimes you're there because they need that hand to
Right.
tell them you're gonna be okay. You're going
Mhm.
to be all right. You're going to make it through this.
Right.
And I always, the ladies that I normally have on here are someone that I have that connection to.
Mhm.
Oh, wow, I forgot. I forget. I need to put up this advertisement. Oh, here. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. It doesn't hurt you, but it helps me. Under Creatively Miss Me, I have 3 channels. My main channel is Creatively Miss Me, Decorating on a Budget. My second channel is Creatively Miss Me, YouTube Tips and More. The third channel is Creatively Miss Me, Healthy Tips and More. Hopefully, if you like what you see, you'll become a member of one of those channels. Now, back to the show. I'm trying to remember to put that little commercial in.
Uh-huh. I
To
love the way you have
advertise.
everything just set up. I mean, it's I mean, you have your channel really organized. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank
I
you.
love
I
it.
try. I really do. Oh, you have a guest. She had a boy. That is great. Now we have someone here from your channel.
Mhm.
Curl was his Reams. She says, "Hello, ladies."
Hi.
And then we have said, very nice. Thank you, Liz. I try to do the advertisement to advertise my other channels because my
Okay.
daughter told me I was crazy because I have 3 channels now.
Mhm.
So I said, I doing the third one. I was told to do it, and I did drop the ball on it, but I'm picking it back up because God told me you're not doing what I told you to do. So I need to get
Mhm.
back on it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that
So
one,
you on it now. You on
I'm
it,
following
right?
directions.
You on it. Okay.
I'm on it. I got my stuff ready. Every time I get ready to get up in the morning here in Houston, it's
Mhm.
either raining or something's going on. We had that big storm the other day. It started
Mhm.
off as a rainstorm, but ended up being a tornado.
Uh-huh.
And when I say the rain was bad, it was so bad. I'm on the freeway,
Oh my
and all of a
goodness.
sudden it was little drizzles, and all of a
Mhm.
sudden you couldn't see in front of you.
What part of the
I'm
country are you?
in Houston,
Oh, you're
in
in
Texas.
Houston. Okay,
Mhm.
they did have, yeah, it was on the
And
news.
all of a sudden it was like sheep. I'm going, uh-oh,
Mm,
you know.
mm,
And then it clears up and
mhm.
I'm going on down the freeway, and then all of a sudden it gets black. And
Oh,
I'm like, oh no, tornado. I need to hear him get to my daddy's house.
wow.
So I was flying when it went dark. I was
Mhm.
at a red light, and the people beside me in the car, everybody was like, when that light changed, everybody went boom because we knew that meant a tornado.
Uh-huh.
So I flew to my dad's house,
Mm,
turned up in that driveway so fast at his house. When I got
mhm,
out, the wind was pushing me to his
mhm,
front door. And I'm beating on his door to
mm,
let me in. And he said, girl, the wind, he said, oh my goodness. We shut the door and we sat in there and we watched a tree, this huge tree in his backyard, and the people behind him. We
mm.
watched that tree bend over and touch his backyard.
Oh my goodness.
And we
Oh,
were just going, oh no.
wow.
It did so much damage here
Mm,
that it's still right now. It was 1 million people without lights.
mhm,
There's 300,000 that don't have lights.
mm, mm, mm,
And I mean, the grocery store, Kroger's down the street from me, they lost power for 3 days.
mm,
So I went in there yesterday. I said, let me pick up something quick to eat because I wasn't feeling well.
mhm.
I go in, all the shelves with the meat on them is gone. It emptied. I'm like, then I thought they without power. So they threw
Right,
away all the meat.
right,
They
right.
threw away all the meat and all like the milk and stuff like that. They got rid of it. If it set out like that, they got rid of all of it. So
Did
all
y'all
their
have Do you
shelves
have a lot of
were
dry
empty.
goods and stuff? Did they have
Yeah,
that?
I
They
had
had
food here. I just
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
pick up something quick to eat. Normally they have like the roasted chickens or something. And I was
Right.
gonna grab one of those, and
Mm,
but I was like, oh,
mm,
okay. I'm like, y'all were without power for 3 days. Okay,
mm,
yeah.
mhm,
So yeah, y'all, it was really Debbie, girl. My sister, my dad, and myself, we didn't lose power. My daughter didn't lose power, but
mhm,
some people that are down the road from me, about a half a mile,
mhm.
they still haven't got power.
Oh my goodness.
So it is something
Mm,
up here. My husband was headed to Houston that day. Girl, that it turned over some 18 wheelers on the road.
mm,
They're sitting and they were flipped over. that they didn't want to admit at first it was a tornado until
Hmm.
it hit downtown and tore up downtown like there was nobody's business.
Now that's not normal for Houston, though, right? Normally,
We
you
get a
guys don't.
tornado. We may get a tornado here and there, but
Right.
that one there, it caught
Oh,
everybody off guard because it was
wow.
just supposed to have been a rainstorm. So
Hmm.
everybody was expecting a lot of rain. We've dealt with that before. But when that wind picked up to 80 miles to 100 for an hour, everybody was like, okay, that's not rain.
So were the kids in school at this time? Was
No,
this
they were
about?
at home. They've been out of
Oh,
school
okay.
since school's been closed since I think Thursday. They closed school because a lot of schools were tore up.
Mm.
The roofs are torn off some schools. Some of them don't have power. Some of them don't have water. So they're hoping that the schools can be up and running by Monday. But
Okay.
some of the HISD district, they have 15 schools that don't have a roof.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's like, wow. I mean, it did some damage. Now, my bonus children, they were down there at MD Anderson Cancer Center, and
Hmm.
they were on their way home, and they noticed that it started raining hard, and it started to get dark. So they hurried up and got home. And as soon as they pulled up here,
Hmm.
when the tornado, when they turned off the freeway to come here, the tornado hit downtown.
Wow, that's crazy.
And originally, his treatment was scheduled for later,
Mm.
but they called him that morning and moved it up to 9 o'clock. Now, if it hadn't been moved up to 9 o'clock, he'd have been down there in the middle of all that mess.
Mm.
So is
Thank
that
God that
that was a surprise for Houston.
yeah.
We're used to, we've gotten hurricanes and the floods, but that tornado that really caught everybody off guard. We were told that it was just going to be a rainstorm, and
Hmm.
everybody was, you get your water, you get your canned goods, your dry goods that you need at your home, and you stay off the road. But it wasn't supposed to hit until late that night. But that tornado made it hit sooner.
Wow.
It was an ordeal. But it tore up in Huntsville.
Hmm.
Huntsville got really bad. Livingston got really bad, and it came Houston, and it went on, and it tore up some other towns hard.
Hmm.
You see these trees that 100-year-old trees laying across people's houses and stuff. It caught a lot of people off guard. Does anybody have any questions for our sister Simone here? I know you do, because the girl has a wonderful channel. And if you don't know her, I really would like for you to go to her channel. Her channel name is Creations by Simone. Let me put that banner up with her name on it so you'll see it. It is Creations by Simone. So you can go to her channel because I want you to check out her content. I know you will love it because I do, because I get ideas from my girl. I'll see something on there, a way she has a table set up or the color she uses, and I'll go and find it in my stash and try to imitate it just a little bit. I saw this. I saw the way she did that. I saw the way she folded that napkin. I'm gonna try that now. It's always something. She says, "Can you give us an address to send you something for your wedding?"
Um, yes.
Email them.
I'll
Email them.
email you. I'll
Yeah.
email you. It's not till September though.
Yeah.
September
She has
14th.
118 days.
Yep.
I've
You
been
see it back
watching.
there? See?
See our heart on the door?
Y'all see it?
118.
118.
I've been
Yeah.
watching her bring out the things, the black and white things. That was gorgeous.
Thank
And I've been
you.
watching her pull out things to do for the wedding. And I'm like, oh, yes. Yes, it's gorgeous.
I
So she
just
can
have to
email.
say,
I don't want you to put your address, your address on here. No. Email them because we have some crazy people in the world.
right, right. But I
But I
just want to
know.
give all praise and glory to God because,
Yes.
it's just, I can't tell my story on this platform, but I just want to let anyone know that anything is possible, if you believe, if you
Yes.
have faith, and if you trust, God is going to do what He said He's going to do. So, yeah, I
Okay.
want to.
She says she loves your channel.
Mhm.
Simone, how do you create your thumbnails?
Normally just I'll take a picture of something, take a picture of maybe if I'm doing a tablescape, I'll take the
Mhm.
picture, and just
Do
maybe
you use
duplicate it.
what do you use Canva? Do you use PicMonkey? What do you use?
No, I use goodness, I think it's Pick Art or something like that. I don't even know the name of it. I know it's just a big P. It's just a big P. But I go on there and then I select my photo and then, they
Yeah,
have little things, options that you can choose. And
right.
yeah. When I first started YouTube though, I didn't know about that and I didn't
Mhm.
use any thumbnails. And my
I
daughter
didn't
was like,
either.
"Mommy, what are you doing? What is that?" And I thought I was doing it, but
I know. What
Mhm.
did she say? She says, "Is there anything that we can pray in agreement with for your for specifically in this season?"
Um, hmm. Not specifically for me, but just us sisters in general. As you had said, a lot of times, we come on here and we smile,
Mhm.
but we might have something in our hearts.
Yeah.
So my prayer is that everybody that's here tonight, and not just here tonight, but just all our subscribers and everything, just, this world is crazy and
Yes.
so much stuff and turmoil is going on, and just pray for people's peace,
Yes.
and that they know God,
That's
that
true.
they know God. So, um,
Yeah, she's moving to North Carolina.
who's moving to
Oh,
North?
Maryland. I
Oh,
saw the
is
grandbaby
she?
in the outfit the other day. She was too cute. She says,
Um,
"Do you have to pay for Canva?" Canva has a free option,
mm,
so you can use Canva. It's a free option. And also I use PicMonkey and they have a free option. So can't but I think with PicMonkey they put a thumbnail, a little tag on as a watermark. But try to
mm,
use Canva. They have a free version of Canva that you can use. She says absolutely about the prayer. And Maryland says thank you. But there is a free copy of Canva, and there is another one that people use. A lot of people use Photoshop, but I'm not
mhm.
that savvy right now with Photoshop to do a thumbnail. But I
Okay.
think I could do it. I just never have tried it.
Mhm.
And then I know there's PicMonkey, there's Canva, there's Photoshop, there's I know Adobe Prime. I think they have something where you can do your thumbnails in, and now that YouTube has a thing that they help you put your thumbnail together. Snapper, is that what you said, Marilyn? Snapper is one to do thumbnails.
I never heard of
And
that one. Snapper.
I've heard.
Let me
I'm
look
gonna
up.
have to
Let me
look
look
for
at that
that one.
one.
I've heard of it before, but I've never tried it.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
tried Snapper, so that's something else I'm gonna look into. And then Curl says YouTube usually picks mine. Just
Mhm.
trust God and have faith. I'm moving to Florida and it's in God's hands. She said,
Mhm.
okay, she'll try Canva. Oh, I have to answer Daddy this time. Daddy, let me call you when I get off live, Daddy. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Daddy. Bye. He wants dinner.
He's like, "Get off that live and fix me some
give me
dinner."
give me some. Hey, hey, Stacy. Stacy girl. We've been laughing on here and having a ball. What does Marilyn say? She said she's moving and packing. You right, girl. Moving and packing ain't no joke. There ain't no joke about packing and moving.
You
Ooh,
don't realize how much stuff you have until you start
till you start
moving and
packing that
packing.
stuff up.
Mhm.
Because I didn't realize I had so much stuff until we got ready to move here.
Mhm.
We bought this house. We were leasing a home, had been leasing one for a couple of years, and then we
Mhm.
packed up to move here. And I was like, oh my God, I have a
Yeah.
lot of junk.
You accumulate a lot. You do.
And
You really
it
do.
took a minute to get all those dishes packed
Mhm.
and all those wine glasses packed. Once I got all the dishes and the wine glasses packed, then it was
Mhm.
time to pack up, the clothes and pack up the kitchen. And
Oh,
girl, it was a lot.
it's rough.
It was a lot.
I'm gonna 1 second. I just gotta open the door for my daughter. Okay.
Okay.
1 second.
Debbie says hi to Stacy. And hi, Frigolista. She says she loves Canva. Yes, she says, nice to meet you, Simone.
Nice to meet you too.
I like Frigolista. I've been following that girl for a minute now. She says, hello, Debbie. And she says, I started decluttering and packing in February. Yeah, I remember you started decluttering back then and getting rid of stuff. Hello, Simone.
Hi.
And hi, Stacy. Yeah, man, that packing Maryland ain't no joke. And planning for, cause she can go on by. I see you and you're pretty
Uh-huh.
good.
She just got off work.
Girl, I tell you. But if you haven't seen Simone's channel, I advise you to go over there and check her out. Her channel's name is Creations by Simone. And I'm telling you, you will love her content. You will love it. She's has a wonderful heart and you will enjoy her content. What does she say? She says, so true. I have over 127-gallon bin. Girl, yes, is a lot. When we moved, all those bins and boxes that we had marked with our dishes in them, the man asked me, what did I have in it, a body? It was a lot in there. It could be a lot. Yes, I know. Does anyone have a question for Simone? Oh, did anybody watch the playoffs tonight?
I didn't. I didn't look at it tonight.
Girl, it was a
Normally I
good
do look, but I
game.
didn't see it tonight.
Indiana whooped New York's head
Okay.
and they won it. Oh,
Okay.
I was happy they did. They did a good job. She says most of them are tablescape items. Yes, most of those bins are always when you pack, you don't realize how much stuff you have for table decorations. All the plates, the cups, the napkins, and all that get together. Yeah, I know Marilyn. I told Marilyn about that pod that she could ship all her stuff in the pod. You pack it up
Oh,
and
the
fill that
yeah.
pod up, and they come and ship it, bring it to you.
And then you could have it like parked at your house for as long
Yeah.
as you need,
So when you
Yeah.
get it at your
That's
house, you can bring
mhm.
it in.
Right, right.
Yes, they did. They spanked them, girl. I was like, yes, I wanted Indiana to win. She said, no, she didn't watch it. I've been watching every night of the playoffs, and I'm glad it's down to the four, and I'm ready for those four to play.
Mm. So who you
Previously,
got? Who you want? Who you want,
and you know
Stephanie?
what? I know it's she really said she kind of wanted to see New York, Boston. I kind of did, but
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted Indiana to win because they hadn't been there that far in a long time, and
Okay.
they showed me something with the way they played.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Simone, are you still local with me?"
Who's
Stacy,
Stacy?
design and style with Stacy. She said, "Simone, are you still local with me?" Where are you
Yes.
located, Simone?
Yeah, I'm located in Delaware.
She's in Delaware.
I'm in Delaware. Where's she located?
She's here in Houston.
Oh, okay. I used to live in Texas. I was at Fort Hood, Texas, a while ago.
Okay.
Before
Okay.
before I got divorced about 14 years ago. I used to live in Fort Hood, Texas.
Okay.
Mhm.
She said, I
Yeah.
actually slept most of the day. Yeah, I know you did because you've been working your tail off. But I'm a basketball nut, so I've been watching the game. I've
Oh,
every
okay.
night. It was two games a night, and I'm watching every night. It's 40 games and 40 nights, actually.
Mhm.
So I watch every game.
Well,
And then
the ladies have been. I don't know. I've
they've
been
been
to the
good.
ladies lately.
The lady game started the other day,
Mhm.
2 days ago. We watched those. And so, my husband is a nut for sports, so I'm in there with him. Waving from the bridge on Jersey. She's waving at you from the bridge, she says.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Miss Fugalista. That's my girl. But if
So
no one,
I
go ahead.
have something to say, Stephanie.
Go ahead.
You know what would be so nice? I don't know who would do it, but it would be so nice if like all the content creators, maybe 1 year, like we plan something,
A trip.
a trip, like a little 2-day cruise or something, but of course
No,
you would give
that
people
sounds
enough time to save. But
right.
that would be so nice to just like have a meeting of everybody and just
Would
have
be
a
nice.
little fun. That
So
would
we
be
get to
really
see
nice.
each other face to face for
Yeah,
one.
that really would be. That
She
really
said
would
her husband was watching. I just woke up from my nap. Girl, I was hollering at the TV. I was screaming at my game.
be.
Marilyn says, count her in. That would
Oh,
be nice to
that
have
would
that.
be
It
that would
would be
really be
really
nice.
nice to have that. Because I think a lot of us would go
Mhm.
and we would have so much fun. He said coleslaw. We would have a lot of fun doing that and
Mhm.
getting that together. I think that would be really nice.
Yeah, and like you say, just we have to do it where people would have time to save, about a year out or so. But I think
Yeah,
it just would be wonderful. I mean,
that
I
would
think
be
we would
nice.
have so much fun. I
I think
really
we would
do.
too.
It
That would
really
be
would be.
awesome.
It
That
would
would
be
see
nice.
that would be so nice
Mhm.
that we all would get together like that. I think that would be cool.
Mhm.
Girl, like my daddy told me what he wanted to eat for dinner. That man tickles me. Let's see. I'm trying to do it right quick. That's his card. You see, my daddy will be 79 years old next month.
Oh, praise God. That's wonderful.
And my mom and him were married exactly 57 years before she passed.
Oh, okay.
She was in a facility
Mhm.
and because she had dementia,
Mhm.
and we went to celebrate her 77th birthday, and their wedding anniversary is the next day, and they were married 57 years, and then she passed away the next week.
Oh, okay.
So we watch out for him. We try to make sure he stays active.
Yeah.
Debbie says she's in for the trip. Let her know.
Okay.
And so
Debbie knows she gotta come now.
we talked about this. Yes, we had some people have talked about doing a trip before, and a
Mhm.
lot of us meeting together. She
Okay.
said you're officially the organizer.
No.
That would be interesting to see.
It really would.
Just a lot of us come together. That would be nice to meet
Mm,
everybody on the boat, and we
right.
are, for a 2-3 day cruise or whatever,
Mhm.
and we all get there, hang out, get to see each other face to face, take
Right.
pictures, talk, laugh. That would be
That
something.
would be so awesome. It really would.
It
It
would. I
really
think
would.
a lot of us would go.
Mhm.
I really do. I think a lot of us would be on there. The ship would be mostly us.
I know.
Marilyn says 2026.
I'm in. God willing, I'm in.
2026. That
Tell
sounds
Marilyn to
good.
organize it.
She said you the organizer. What she say? David's laughing. She said, "Yep, 2026. That'll be it." I have enjoyed myself talking with you tonight,
Oh,
Simone. You are a
I
wonderful woman. I
thank
really have
you.
enjoyed myself. I also want to thank the people watching in replay. Because y'all always do a girl good. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up in the replay. And don't forget to go visit Simone. She says, where would we go? That'd be interesting.
Maybe the Bahamas or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that'd
About a
be
2 or
interesting.
3-day Bahama cruise.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Stacey said she's in.
Mhm.
She said, or you could or try to
Uh,
organize to get it together. We need to do something like that. I think that would be neat.
we really do. A whole group of us,
I
I
think
think
it
would
would be
just be
so
awesome.
many of us that would go
Mhm.
on a cruise. She
Right.
said Frugulissa said she just subbed to you,
Oh,
Simone.
thank you.
And
Thank
hello,
you.
yes, she said she just subbed to you.
Thank you. I
If
appreciate
you
that.
haven't seen her, please, I advise you to go. You will love her channel. You will love it. Love it, love it. And now she's planning her wedding. You see a little bit more stuff. So you need to go and join her channel.
I
Now,
haven't been as active on my channel because I've been doing so much stuff getting ready for the
I
wedding, but
know
Imma
it.
get back to it, though.
I
Imma get
know
back
it. I've been watching bits and this on Instagram and everything. I've been watching. I've been watching, girl. I've been watching. Now, again, thank the replay people. You always do a girl good. We've been on here now for an hour. And I want to thank everybody for jumping in tonight to see Simone and get to know her. She's a wonderful lady. I'm telling y'all, y'all will enjoy her. Trust me. She put trust you will. And I will see you all next week. Do I have a guest next week? Yes, I have a guest next week. So come back and meet someone else new. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye bye.